Hello everybody, Aaron here again, and welcome to part 5 of my 35th birthday recap, which will go over miscellaneous and the summary by the numbers, which I'm trying for the first time ever. Miscellaneous is really just a way of compartmentalizing the two new restaurants I tried while I was on my birthday vacation. The first was a new pizza place in downtown Brampton called Juice and Rocco's Pizzeria. It's on Main Street, about halfway between Main and Queen and the downtown bus terminal. I'm normally not a thin crust pizza guy. I come from a deep dish pan Chicago pizza eating background, and I don't mind medium for what it is. The funky topping combinations and the connections to J. Red and Company, which is a birthday dinner from a previous year that's made in Vauden in Brampton, which I can now walk to in 20 minutes if I really wanted. I had to check Juice and Rocco's out. My first choice was the Taco Libre pizza, which is basically a nacho platter on a pizza, but the ground beef wasn't available, so I got the Canadiana instead, which is basically mac and cheese and pulled pork on a pizza. This was the greatest thin crust pizza I've ever had in my life. Hands down. I'm putting this up against Europe and Brooklyn and the whole nine. The texture was not similar to a cracker, which is my main issue whenever I eat a thin crust. The sauce is just the right balance of savory without being too acidic or sweet. And the topping combinations, as funky as they are, work. Bonus points are actually given to not only screening rounders when I'm in the establishment, but actually turning the audio back on when I sit down, and the line from Teddy KGB, "I pay you with your own money," um, just as the food's arriving. The chef, I can't even remember your name, dude. Sorry. Really nice guy, and him pointing out a new pretzel place down the street that uses ghost peppers. Oh, yeah. So that's what led to new place number 2. I went to Das Pretzel House. It's a weird location, also in downtown Brampton. For any of you who know downtown Brampton, there's a subway downtown near the corner of Main and Queen, and then there's an alleyway to the right. If you walk through the alleyway, Das Pretzel House is actually on the left-hand side. Bretzel, either they're going really authentic German in their restaurant name, or it's a hybrid of bagel and pretzel. Either way, so I go in wanting a ghost pepper pretzel, but they offered to make me a Carolina Reaper pretzel instead, and I was like, yes, I must have this. They do have non-insane options. I will at some point in my life have a s'mores pretzel. They seemed horrified that I got halfway through the pretzel before I really started feeling anything, and the spice department was still standing and ate the pepper whole. I will concede that I needed a second beverage, and I did throw up, but I survived. And walked out on my own power and felt fine about 45 minutes to an hour later. Well, in the mouth. I was still feeling some esophagus and neck and throat pain for a while. So here we go, the number summary. Basically, I'm going to start from the number 1, go all the way to number 35, because this was my 35th birthday, and each number will represent something. So here we go. 1, team that didn't get out of the escape room. 2, teams that did. 3, rooms I did in 26 hours. 4, makeup dates that were within the confines of my birthday vacation. 5, the chilies in each of my respective Salad King meals. 6, Salad King group on Saturday. 7, dropouts across the whole weekend. 8, Salad King group on Sunday. 9, people making their Aaronverse debuts. Well, event debuts anyways. 10, the maximum number of people in each escape room. 11, total board games in the 419 Dundas West location. 12, spring rolls served on the Saturday. 13, total number of board games on the 422 West location of the escape rooms. 14, number of pocket pairs I had in the after party. 15. Total number of runs the Jays scored the day I was there with David Flanagan. Number 16. Row David Flanagan and I sat in for the Jays game. 17. The date I threw out what remaining leftovers I had of the Salad King. 18. Curtis Granderson's jersey number. I'm only noting this because he was gracious enough to sign my hat. 19. Pieces of chicken in my Sunday Salad King meal. 20. Total members of the Aaronverse that I saw in person on the weekend. Actually, that number may be inaccurate. Hang on. No, I'm fine. 21. Seconds my hand was in something in room number 3. 22. Number of times I stared at the last puzzle in the pirate room. Number 23. Number of songs I listened to on the day of my actual birthday. Number 24. Number of minutes it took me to eat the entire Canadiana pizza whole. Number 25. The average cost of the Ubers I used during the vacation. 26. I think the average age of the guests of my actual birthday. No, sorry, of my party. Give or take a year at most. 27. Times I told my brain to stop trying to start a panic attack on me. Number 28. Total text messages sent during the party. 29. Total number of people I saw in the Aaronverse that weekend counting live streams. 30. Birthday wishes while I was sleeping. Number 31. Number of times I said any of the George Carlin 7 dirty words you can't say, blah blah blah, over the course of the party weekend. 32. Number of minutes I had to hold it on Sunday. 33. Total number of times a gun was fired in any of the escape rooms altogether. 34. Number of minutes I felt the Carolina Reaper pepper inside my mouth. Yes, I timed it. 35. Combined hugs I gave over the course of the party. Yes, I counted. So, I'm Aaron, and until next time, which is part 6, Unlike Storage Wars, my show scripted. Thanks a lot.